Hello world, I'm Mandy Mundo, and today we are going to Rainbow Mountain in Peru.
It's about a 3-hour drive from Cusco, and we got picked up at about 7 in the morning.
The company we booked this with is Apu Ausangate Trek. Most people do the group bus tour to Rainbow Mountain, where you have to wake up at or be picked up from your hotel about 4 in the morning from Cusco. But I elected to do a private tour, which is obviously more expensive, but it meant we got picked up at 7 in the morning from our hotel. And the private tour for 2 people, $215 US. We're making a bathroom stop about halfway, and this is where we're picking up our box lunch. We made it to the end of the road. All the shuttles and buses. Now we're ready.
This is 4.4, huh? 4,400.
4,400
That's almost
meters.
13,000 feet around.
Right now we're at 4.4.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd say we're about 100 to 200 meters into the trek, and already we are dying. But you have spectacular views. And our guide said that along the way, if we need it, they have horses for people pre-positioned at several points. We'll see how we do. We're about 30 minutes in, and there's a little stop here for a baño. There's also a lady selling some beverages if you need it. So yeah, I thought it was going to be cold, but it's pretty nice. The sun is out, so I'm wearing layers so I can derobe as necessary. I think it's about an hour and a half hike total. We are at the halfway point. We stopped for a rest, a drink, and a little snack. And our guide says that we are doing okay, making good time.
Even if you took a horse, they don't go all the way, so you'd still have to walk the last 20 minutes.
And Jeremy wants to go skiing. I would give you more facts, but I can't breathe. There's another baño stop right there. We're at the last bit, and it is just like a vertical climb after this. So we're about an hour and 10 minutes in, maybe another 45 minutes, and it does cost 2 soles to use the bathroom. So bring coins with you, and they give you toilet paper.
This is only our second day in the Cusco region, so give yourself more time than that to acclimate.
We are almost there. The clouds have come in a bit, and it's more windy, so good thing I brought layers. But that little switchback, doot, doot, right there. That's the end. And then some people are walking even further up because they're extra. But it's nice they have those little stops along the way. You can grab a beverage or a snack, or just bring your own. Just before the summit, there's some llama. Alpaca or llama? I don't know. They said the llamas are bigger. Just as you turn the corner of the stairs, look at it. Oh my goodness! It's beautiful. I know. It's amazing. About 1 hour and 50 minutes later, 50.
Señoritas de Brasil,
Wait a minute.
vamos ahora al carro. Tenemos que hacer la vecina, por favor.
Wait a minute.
We made it.
Oh my goodness.
Los
So right now we are standing in line to get the picture of the mountain. But I honestly think back there by the corner was the best picture. So I'm definitely going to take more pictures down there. And you can see the red valleys over there. So it's red from the iron. And other facts. So about 15 years ago, there was a group of tourists doing glacier hikes in the area, and that's when the tourists saw the Rainbow Mountain. The locals already knew that it was there, but the tourists saw it, and they were on Instagram back in the day, Instagram. So they posted pictures of the Rainbow Mountain, and then it just exploded from there. So it wasn't until about 10 to 15 years ago that this really started getting busy with tourism. And our guide said that about 1,000 people visit a day. But pretty soon, in the next couple years or so, they're probably going to start capping how many people can come in a day.
Another photo opportunity.
For all you people that wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning to come here, this thing was just like dotted with people. We saw it from down below. And then as we were making our final ascent, that's when people were going down. So yes, much less people, definitely worth it to do a private tour so you can get here later in the day. Much better. The time is now 12:22 and there is literally nobody here. This is the big photo spot where there's a line to take a picture, and there's literally no one here. Like, you can't make this up. This is amazing.
Let's go, my friends!
Look at that. Nobody here. Nobody here.
Empty!
Definitely worth it to do the private tour. Get picked up from your hotel at 7 from Cusco. 3 hours to get here to the bottom. 2 hours to get up. Oh my gosh. Brilliant. And Jeremy actually took pictures on his own cell phone. That's how you know he enjoyed it. If he puts pictures that are not airplanes on his own cell phone. So our guide had this little bottle of alcohol mixed with native plants. I asked him if it was drugs. He said no. And you put it in your hands and you inhale it. Deep breath as much as you can get in your lungs. And it's supposed to help with the altitude. So we did that about 3 times on the way up. So yeah, Jeremy struggled, definitely. He said this was the hardest thing he's ever done. Of course, for me, the hardest thing I've ever done was that volcano, as you well know, because that was 6 hours of complete uphill. This was only 2. So yeah, I don't know if that alcohol helped or not, because I haven't done this without that alcohol. So who knows?
In fact, this lady was having some trouble, so our guide donated the rest of his little alcohol mixture to help her out. It's about 3 kilometers one way, so 6 kilometers round trip. And you get to hang out with some animals on the way down.
And the llamas and the horses come to say farewell. Bye guys. See you later. Until next time. Our tour includes box lunch, so we picked this up on the way. We have salad, fruit, bread, and cereal bar, and then some rice and chicken, and a bottle of water. Very nice, because we are hungry. Wonder how many steps we did. I'll have to look it up.
I think it was about 8,000 steps. Now time for the long ride home.
Well, that was incredible. So, pro tip number 1, definitely go on a private tour. Unless you want to wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning, by all means. I think it's only $30 to $40 a person on the group tour versus us was like $100 a person. So you do you. Next, wear layers, because even though going up you're huffing and puffing and I got real warm and delayered, once you get to the top on your way down, it's very windy and you get cold. So I'm glad I had gloves, a warm headband, and multiple layers. I wore 2 layers of bottoms the whole time, and then on my top layer it was between 1 and 3, so I alternated. And yeah, get there as late as you can, because the company I did, you could pick your pickup time, and I think the latest pickup time they had was 7, so that's what I did. And yeah, we had the whole thing to ourselves. So it was amazing. I've been looking forward to that for a really long time. I can't remember how I found out about Rainbow Mountain, like 10 years ago or something. Maybe I read an article or saw a picture. I have no idea, but I just said, oh my gosh, there's a mountain with natural, colorful lines. Like, I have to see it. So I am very, very happy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.